We are now in quarter 2, week 4 of grade 7 mathematics. This is entitled as Algebraic Expressions. In quarter 2, week 4, we have two learning competencies. The first one evaluates algebraic expressions for the given values of the variables, and the second one is to add and subtract polynomials. Let us go first in evaluating algebraic expressions. When we say algebraic expressions, it consists of numbers, variables. When we say variable, it is a symbol or usually any letter that represents one or more unknowns of numbers, and operation. In evaluating an algebraic expression, we just simply substitute and then evaluate using the orders of operation. When we say order of operation, it is the GEMDAS rule. First, G, we're gonna simplify or evaluate what is inside the grouping symbol. And after the grouping symbol, let us now proceed to E, which stands for the exponent. And then M or D, or multiply or divide. So multiplication and division, they can interchange, wherein it should be read from left to right. If multiplication comes first, then we will proceed to multiplication. If division comes first from left to right, then we first divide. And then after we multiply or divide, we now add or subtract. So add or subtract, it is the same as multiply or divide, wherein it can be interchanged, the addition and subtraction, as long as it is first read from left to right. If the addition comes first before subtraction, we first add. If subtraction comes first, then we should subtract first before we add. So here's an example. Evaluate the following algebraic expression. We have number 1, 3x plus 9. If x is equal to 4, what is 3x plus 9? So 3x plus 9 is our working expression. The first thing that we need to do is substitute the value of x. Our x is 4, so I substitute the x by 4, and then using GEMDAS rule, grouping symbol, in this particular expression, 3 times 4 plus 9, wherein 4 is inside the grouping symbol, we cannot simplify 4. So let us proceed to E, exponent. We don't see any exponent here. And then let us now proceed to M or D. So multiplication comes first, wherein 3 times 4. What is 3 times 4? That is 12. So 12 plus 9. So after multiplication, let us proceed to D, division. We didn't find any division here. And then let us proceed to addition or subtraction. So addition comes first, therefore we will add 12 plus 9, that is 21. So 3x plus 9, if x is equal to 4, the answer is 21. Number 2, 2y minus 20 if y is equal to 15. So our working expression here is 2y minus 20. The first thing that we need to do is substitute the value of y, which is 15. Then proceed to GEMDAS rule. So multiplication comes first, 2 times 15, that is 30. Then addition and subtraction. So we cannot see any addition here. Then let us proceed to subtraction. So 30 minus 20, that is 10. So 2y minus 20 if y is equal to 15, the answer is 10. How about here? A plus 5b if a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 5. So our working expression here is a plus 5b. So the first thing that we need to do is substitute the value of a and the value of b. So a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 5. There you go. And then using GEMDAS rule, so we cannot simplify what is inside the grouping symbol. So 2 and 5, that is still retained. And then let us proceed to E, exponent. we cannot evaluate an exponent here. And then m multiplication, we can see a multiplication here, and that is 5 times 5. So 5 times 5, that is 25. And then after multiplication, division, we cannot see any division here. And then let us now proceed to addition. So 2 plus 25, that is 27. A plus 5b, if a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 5, the answer is 27. Very good. Now, we can apply the evaluating the polynomial expression in science, particularly in physics. So this is a concrete example. What is the net force in a dragster with a mass of 9 kg if its acceleration is 32 meters per second squared? So we have a formula, force or F is equal to mass times acceleration, or F is equal to m times a. So m times a, that is our working expression, and our mass is 9 kg, and our a or acceleration is 32 meters per second squared. And then 9 times 32, that is 288 kg times meter per second squared, and kilogram times meter per second squared, that is equal to Newton, or letter N, capital letter N. So we can rewrite it as 288 Newton. So the net force of a dragster with a mass of 9 kg, and it has also an acceleration of 32 meters per second squared, the answer is 288 Newton. So we can apply that in other subjects like science. Now, let us proceed in adding and subtracting algebraic expression. When we say adding algebraic expression, we just simply combine like terms considering the order of operation. So, what is like terms? Like terms are terms whose variables and the exponent of that variable are the same. Example of like term is 2x squared and 5x squared. They have the same variable, which is x, and their exponent is also the same, which is 2. So 2x squared and 5x squared are like terms. Another one is y raised to 4 and 2y raised to 4. The variables are the same and the exponent is also the same. So the example of unlike terms is this, 2y squared and 5x squared, wherein even though their exponent is the same, they are both in squared, but the variables are not the same. Therefore 2y squared and 5x squared is not or unlike terms. Another one is this, 2x cubed and 5x squared. Even though their variables are the same, which is x, but their exponent are not, still it is unlike terms. Let us now proceed in adding algebraic expression. Example number 1. The quantity of 4x minus 10 plus the quantity of 8x plus 3. We will use here the horizontal method. So the first thing that we need to do is remove the parenthesis or the grouping symbol, wherein 4x minus 10 plus 8x plus 3, and then let us combine like terms. So 4x and positive 8x are like terms. Negative 10 and positive 3, that is also like terms. Then let us combine the like terms. 4x plus 8x, that is 12x, and negative 10 plus 3, that is negative 7. Therefore, the answer is 12x minus 7. Easy, right? If there is a horizontal method, there is also a vertical method, wherein we will arrange like terms in column. We have 4x and positive 8x, so add them up, that is 12x, and then negative 10 and positive 3, add them up, and we will have negative 7. Another one, the quantity of 2a plus 8b minus 2 plus the quantity of 9a minus 6b plus 3. So let us first use horizontal method. So the first thing that we need to do is remove the grouping symbol. 2a plus 8b minus 2 plus 9a minus 6b plus 3. And then combine like terms. We have 2a and positive 9a, that is like term. We have positive 8b and negative 6b, also like term. And then negative 2 and positive 3, that is also like term. Then combine like terms. 2a plus 9a, that is 11a. 8b minus 6b, that is positive 2b. And negative 2 plus 3, that is 1. Therefore, the answer is 11a plus 2b plus 1. How about in vertical method? Let us now use the vertical method. 2a, same column with 9a. Positive 8b, same column with negative 6b. And negative 2, same column into positive 3. Add them up. 2a plus 9a, that is 11a. Positive 8b minus 6b, that is positive 2b. And negative 2 plus 3, that is positive 1. Same answer, right? 11a plus 2b plus 1. So that is how we add algebraic expression. How about in subtracting algebraic expression? In subtracting polynomials or algebraic expression, we change the sign of the subtrahend and proceed to the addition rule. So here is the subtrahend. Subtrahend comes after the minus. So 4a plus 1, that is the minuend, and 2a plus 6, that is the subtrahend. So the rule is we will change the sign of the subtrahend and then proceed to addition rule. So we can also use horizontal method and vertical method, but let us first use horizontal method. 4a plus 1 minus the quantity of 2a plus 6. The first thing that we need to do is remove the parenthesis or the grouping symbol and then change the sign of subtrahend. So 4a plus 1, we didn't change that. Minus 2a, from positive 2a, we will gonna put it, or we will gonna change the sign into negative 2a. And then from positive 6, we will change the sign into negative 6. And then combine like terms. So 4a and negative 2a, that is like term. And positive 1 and negative 6 also like term. Then combine like term. 4a minus 2a, that is 2a. And 1 minus 6, that is negative 5. So the answer is 2a minus 5. How about in vertical method? So we will gonna put in the same column the like terms. 4a and 2a, then 1 and then 6. First, remove the parenthesis and then change the sign of the subtrahend. From positive 2a, it become negative 2a. From positive 6, it became negative 6. And then proceed to addition rule. 4a minus 2a, that is 2a. 1 minus 6, that is negative 5. So the same answer. Example number 2. The quantity of negative c plus 3d minus the quantity of negative 2c plus 5d. So here's our working expression. The first thing that we need to do is remove the grouping symbol and then change the sign of the subtrahend. So negative 6, negative c plus 3d. From negative 2c, it became positive 2c. And then from positive 5d, it became negative 5d. And then proceed to the combining like terms. Negative c and positive 2c, that is like term. 3d and negative 5d, also like term. So combine it. Negative c plus 2c, that is c. Positive 3d minus 5d, that is negative 2d. Therefore, the answer is c minus 2d. How about in vertical method? So the first thing that we need to do is to remove the grouping symbol and then change the sign of subtrahend. So from this, it will become negative c plus 3d, and under it is positive 2c minus 5d. And then proceed to addition rule. Negative c plus 2c, that is c, and positive 3d minus 5d, that is negative 2d. We can apply adding or subtracting algebraic expression in other branch of mathematics, not only in algebra. So here is a concrete example of applying algebra in different branch of mathematics. So what is the perimeter of a rectangle with a length of 3x plus 2 units with a width of 2x minus 7 units? So the formula for the perimeter of a rectangle is equal to 2 times length plus 2 times width. So the length is 2x minus 7 and the width is 3x plus 2. So substitute it. And then proceed to Gemda's rule. So we will have 6x plus 4 plus 4x minus 14. And then combine like terms, we have 6x combined to 4x, that is 10x. Positive 4 combined to negative 14, that is negative 10. Therefore, the perimeter of a rectangle is equal to 10x minus 10 units. And that is the quarter to week 4 of grade 7 mathematics. Have a great day and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Goodbye!